Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Beyond Worlds Commander. Last time, it was a bit of a scattered mess. We did a bunch of random tests. We tried doing a dual summoning for Otherworlders, but due to, where the cooldown activates, that doesn't work. It actually fails both ones. Um, we did some running around. We got the rest of the EP we needed, so we're now a Divine Vampire. We now have Null and Void. We got a couple new Dire Wolves. They're both leaders, but only this one is an alpha, I guess. I don't know. This one is now Void here is a Mystic Dire Wolf or Mystic Purple Fang versus the normal Purple Fang, I guess. And otherwise, we just did a bunch of Dwarven reputation grinding. So now we can go fight Gazel Dwargo. But, we already tested this last time. There's no way to get basic subordinates in here. I can't use Shadow Motion or Cages. All we can do is use things like Summoning and Body Double. I would prefer doing summoning first, though, because in the last series I ended up beating him with that body double already, so I'd rather try something else first. And I mean, technically speaking, I could go get the nullifications right now. I could even do Demon Lord Evolution right now, but I kind of want to see what it's like, just the basic challenge of this. Um, and I don't think there's anything I want to do first. Obviously, I would love to get law manipulation and mana manipulation mastered first, but that's not anything I can control. So let's see, what summons would be the most useful here? I guess we can get an undead horde, but they're really not that powerful. Basilisk probably won't do much. I guess getting a greater daemon could be useful. So that's just gonna go there. Let's see, Otherworlders, not really. Medium Elemental, no. Or maybe. Oh yeah, we have Greater Elemental too. So let's see, we can just summon Ifrit. I mean, I would have preferred someone like a Kosh, but Ifrit might be usable here. Um, you know what? I think this is basically our setup. He does have all the resistances, so there's a decent chance none of our subordinates will even be able to hurt him. Um, let's just get the summons out. There you are, there you are. This will probably be pretty expensive MP-wise, but I do have a decent chunk. A decent supply at this point. Greater... Oh, yeah, that's a thing. You use up the EP of other nearby mobs for demon summoning, that's right. There's Ifrit. Get the Basilisk and the Hound Dog back out. There we go. Go over to targeting. Set you all to protect. So, this is our subordinate squad. A Daemon, Ifrit, a Winged Cat, Basilisk, and a Hound Dog. I'll pull out Body Double later on, if need be, but I'd rather try this first. And try to get some thumbnail pictures. This is just going to be a bit of a mess. Anyways, are we good to just start this? As soon as I right-click on him, it will start attacking. So, let's go. 3,000 HP, 3,600 spiritual. He outclasses everything EP-wise and has far more armor. So go, get him. 262 damage. Oh. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Did I forget to turn back on infinite regeneration or something? No, no, no. He just out-damages it. Huh. Yeah, that could be a problem. If I... Yeah, that's pretty much what I was expecting when I remembered he had all the resistances. But I was hoping to do a little bit better at least. Let's head back there one more time. This one might not be possible. He just... the summon subordinates, besides, Body Double, just aren't strong enough. Where is... Oh yeah, Daemon doesn't get reset from the cooldown like the rest of them. Let's just try Ifrit here. Ifrit, maybe, like, he hit all the subordinates at once, and that was enough to, like, do too much damage at once. Why are you attacking me? Okay, let's just see. I don't imagine this is going to work very well, but let's just try it. Ifrit, get him! That did 0 damage. That also did 0 damage. That was a lot of damage, but Infinite Regen was able to pull it off. Yeah, there we go. What is with this place? Like, it took Infinite Regen, like, way longer than it should have to actually activate there. But Ifrit literally can't hurt him. I'm sure if I, like, apply, like, Mortal Fear or something, that's just a strength boost. It doesn't boost magic, so that won't help. Okay, there's Mortal Fear on. Yeah, I would need him to have, like, Law Manipulation or some way to get past resistances, and he would need, and he would need, like, Flame Domination. Something to boost fire enough. Yeah, there's just no win con. There's no win con with any of the summons, is there? I don't... He only has resistances. I think he has magic resistance, though that's one I'm kind of not 100% sure about. Greater Demons, Winged Cats, we only have Spatial. Yeah, the fact that Commander doesn't let subordinates bypass resistances, it only lets you bypass resistances, and what makes this so difficult. Hold on. What's your baseline EP? It's only 120, so even if I did give you Flame Domination, like, temporarily... this is only temporary, so it would only be temporary, obviously. But even with so little EP, even with Flame Domination, he wouldn't bypass the defenses. Maybe... No, Magic Aura is only bypassing physical resistances, and you're pure fire magic. Status menu. Any skills in here that might be useful? Body double? I can, like, try and force you to use it, but that's not really going to help. Hey, look, he has strength in body now. That would help if there was also anywhere at all to stand up here so I could actually reach. Flame manipulation on, strength in body goes on. He actually has hockey, too. Oops. Status menu, select subordinate. Body double. Oh yeah, it's... Even Ifrit, I can't force him to use body double. That's weird, actually. Like, he's the subordinate that should... If no one else should be able to use it, he should be able to use it, because he can do it in the base mod. Yeah, I think the actual only way to beat him without fighting him myself would be using my own body doubles. Just because summoned subordinates are too weak otherwise. Any other workaround? I really do think the answer is no. I'm trying to desummon Ifrit. There you go. Do you actually attack me? I have haze on. Okay, yeah, you can definitely see through haze. I mean... Actually... Hold on. I need to summon the undead. I need to get a bunch of fairly decent swords. Yep, there we go. Once again, I don't think that should have killed me. We have infinite regen. Let's see. I need to get... How many undead do I summon with great, lesser, or greater? I think it's a set of 5, if I remember correctly. And they can use gear and whatnot. I need a set of... I need, like, 5 fairly decent holy magic swords, I think. And then... I was knocking the undead before I tried this. I think they might be the only win con besides summoning myself, essentially. So, let me train this up. I do have an amount of magic ore that I bought. So sure, I guess I'm gonna go get that Shinji. That's healer, healer. Nope, nope, nope. Do I have an extra cage? I do. You go right away. I cannot risk you going anywhere near a subordinate because you are still an instant kill. Anyways, you get to go in here. And I guess I'm gonna head back over to the hut because this is where the thing is. And let's see, with like Godly Craftsman, what tier of sword can I make right now? There's that. The rest of it's here. Silver, or not silver. What is it called again? Silver is used to make it. Mithril baseline has holy weapon, right? I want to say it does. So I guess I'm just going to try and make 5 mithril swords so that they baseline have holy weapon. Then I can give them magic weapon and use godly craftsman to like super buff them. And then I guess it's going to be a zombie horde versus the dwarven king. Okay, I actually went and borrowed the weapons from the member squad instead because I think they might actually be good enough here. Although I'm not entirely sure about the size. This one has way less EP, so at baseline does a bunch less damage. But I don't think Gazelle Dwargo has piercing damage, because I know Hinata doesn't either. So that might be just what we need. Okay, it's still just one. They summoned with, like... Can I? Yeah, I can't take... They spawn with a sword, and I can't take away said sword. But I can give them new weapons. I just have to make sure that I'm... Oh, you know what? I'm probably not getting these weapons back. Like, if they do manage to defeat Gazelle, then everyone's going to disappear. The mobs will despawn, and I won't get the armor. This looks very funny with 2 sides, 2 spears on me. And it's shift-click to summon more than one at a time, right? Okay, it's only 3, I guess. Okay, what about skeletons? What do skeletons spawn with? I'm assuming bows would be my assumption. Okay, yeah, they just get bows. I'm assuming they don't have any, like, special skills that would be useful, though. Not movement. I want status menu. There it is. Don't see anything. I think the main difference is they just have extra HP. They spawn with weapons, and I don't think they burn during the day. Otherwise, nothing super important. Although I don't know, how hard would it be for me to just go ahead and master this real quick before we go back? 10 seconds for 1, that's 3 summons. It probably wouldn't be great. But since it only summons 3 at a time, I don't think I'm really too worried about getting any more gear. I'm just going to go with what the member squad already was using. So all of you will just get set to stay. Oh, hello there, Honor. And let's head back to Gazelle. I don't know if I really care about giving them... Now, Gazelle's so strong, even if I did give them armor, he'd probably just break it in a moment. Oh, and I just realized I used up like 30% of my EP there without even really meaning to. Oh well, so summon the undead as horde. Let's see, you're gonna get a spear, you're gonna get a spear, and you're gonna get the good scythe, I guess. And let's see. Can I get a good shot here? I don't know. It's hard. Based on the fact I'm probably going to lose the gear. If I want the gear in the thumbnail, I'm probably going to get the thumbnail now. Anyways, I'm sure I got some sort of good picture there. Yeah, that's like a decent shot. Anyways, I think we're good to try again. Get him! Oh, you want a training fight? Let's get into it. Are they actually managing to do... Well, I do what? Why bother with infinite regen, then? He just completely ignores infinite regen for some reason. Like, what is the purpose of the only die if you don't have MP skill, if you can still die with MP? That's so stupid. Whatever. Just to double check this. The whole thing gets reset, we lose the gear. Yes, totally 100% happens. I'm tempted to cheat those back in, because it's like, I should not have died that quickly. Also, he kept attacking me. I don't know. Like, that time, I forgot to set them to protect. That's what just happened. Anyways, let's head back to hut. The only issue is that the Blade Tiger Scythe had a bunch of EP on it. That's my only real issue. Let's see, 2 Mithril Spears. Let's just make 3 of them. That's just going to be a little bit of silver, which I have plenty of at this point. Let me just take a moment to smelt it up and build it and get them re-enchanted. This was a huge waste of materials. I thought they had Holy Weapon, they have Holy Coat, and the Holy Coat only helps against monsters. Dang it! Also, I don't even think that one can be copied. No. Oh well, I'm still gonna give them, like, Holy Weapon and whatnot. They should still have Piercing. That's sad. I just completely misremembered which engraving they had by default. Or that's kind of cool. This thing got a curse rather that made it so that it can't actually get any more enchantments. So I just used a reverser on it, and it's the Blessing of Transcendence. Allows the item to gain more engravings with EP. That sounds pretty cool. I kind of tempted to avoid using this thing in the Gazelle fight to avoid losing it, just to see, like, how strong that gets. But let's give this one more go. And then after that, it's legitimately just body double. I don't see another win con. Holy Coat. There's your spear, there's your spear, there's your spear. Make sure you're all set to follow. Make sure you're all set to protect. And I still don't know if this is going to work. The whole point of... You know what I should do? I should legitimately just have one zombie at a time taking damage, because otherwise I'm going to take all the damage at once. Let's see. Shadow motion. Yeah, because it's basically stacked damage right now. Infinite regen. Let's see. Yeah, he's just not taking damage. Give me the spear. Yeah, even with the really powerful spears, holy damage and whatnot, they just can't bypass his defenses. I think for piercing damage to actually take effect, you need to hit through physical defense too. So yeah, there's legitimately one win con, and that is going to be body double. I don't see any other way through. Body double. Clone creation, go, get him. My clone actually doesn't have any gear on it that will... Wait, why isn't my clone doing damage? My clone has Commander. My clone should be bypassing all of his defenses, no problem. He only has physical attack resistance, so it shouldn't be hitting hard. Okay, it is. It's just only, like, 1 damage. Okay, okay. Oh, well. Phone control, turn it off. Might as well just let this one end. Hey, look, now it makes sense for me to die, because I ran out of magicules. Any other win con before I just go in and say, yeah, no winning besides it? It's like, technically the clones are subordinates, but I've already gotten a win against him with that technique. And last time I did it, I didn't actually get the rewards, although that might have been because I technically already beat him in that world, even though I reset. No, I think we're just gonna go for the win. Let's see. Oh, hello there, Kadrin. You took off your helmet. Yeah. Clone creation. Oops, hold on. Clone control. I should do this while holding a weapon. let's give you the Mithril Spear. And let's really just make sure Commander's on, all of our gear's on, right? Or all of our skills. Unyielding doesn't help in here anyways. We should have Demon Lord Hockey on all the time. We should have fairly decent stuff. Earth Domination, Earth Manipulation. Anything else? Infinite Regen needs to get turned back on. I think they'll even copy something like Magic Aura, if I remember correctly. Now, before I go into the fight, they have it on a hotbar. Nah, oh, there it is. Holy is only resistance. Earth. Actually, I think everything he has is just resistance, but like Holy seems. Hold on, I need to turn off Haze for a moment so I can see my effects. That's on. I can't actually see the effect because of the Demon Lord Hockey, but anyways, there's that. Turn back on Haze so that he hopefully cares more about the subordinate, or the clone rather. And let's just try this with one clone, I think. Clone 1, they have a bunch of extra HP. Yeah, they definitely have stuff on. I probably should have given you the Scythe instead, because I'm not sure how well the Spear is going to do. You should be set to not aggressive, protect. And yeah, I think this might legitimately be the only way we're going to get a win here. But even then, he does so much damage and he just doesn't care about infinite regen. I don't know if it'll work. Let's go. And I'm just going to fly up here. And what is the point? I have skill that say don't die. Why do I die? I'm gonna go double check what skills he has just to see, but I am 99% sure he does not have a skill that just says ignore infinite regen. Yeah, no reason he should be ignoring infinite regen. That's just not a thing. What if I just turn off Guardian? And that way, I will never take the damage here. I'm using subordinates that I don't care if they get wiped out anyways. Oh, whoops. Clone control, turn you off. Let's actually try the clone scythe this time. Or the Blade Tiger Scythe. It should be a little bit stronger in physical combat. And just to double check this. Status menu. You have all my skills, obviously. You have all the dominations. You're just probably not strong enough to use them because you only have 10% of my EP. If I go ahead, turn on Magic Aura to your first slot, select subordinates. Actually, let's just double check what I have that set to. I think I want it on Holy. There's that. You have... yeah, you have Commander on and you have Villain on. That's for sure. Okay. Sure, and then... What if I just let you use Dimension Cutter? Hold on. There's that as well. You have all the same battle wills. Diamond Path gets turned on. Oh, interesting. You can't use battle wills. That one's a little bit weird. What if I put it on in the hotbar and just say... Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't realize that was a thing. But can you use magic, though? You have Dimension Cutter because I was using it for training purposes. Okay, you can do that. You do have Chant Annulment. So, okay, interesting. Oh, you used up all your MP. Whoops. Okay, so let's turn off this clone again. Or, clone control off, clone creation on. And, yeah, I technically can. I'm going to give you Magic Aura, but I can't really have you use Magic. My EP is not high enough for it. So, Magic Aura, set that to Holy, I guess? It doesn't really matter. Let's just go pure magic damage, I guess. And select Subordinate, turn that on, fly up here, I think this is as good a chance as we're going to get. So just go for it. And I'm going to fly up. I completely forgot to set you to protect. Set to neutral, set to aggressive, set to protect. Go. Yeah, it also has infinite regen. Yep, there we go. Okay, my bat form saved me right there. Let's see, a body double. Get him. Okay, that one doesn't have magic aura on, or a scythe. Get him. Get him. Ow. What's the point? Okay. So, I need to use my bat form, get away from danger a little bit more often. It seems to be able to block some of the damage, but not all of it. But I think we have the right idea here. We're never going to get a win with the Daemons or anything else. They're just too weak in comparison. But, basically Shadow Clone Jutsuing my way to victory. Let's start this with 3 clone, or... Yeah, let's start with 2 clones at once. They're both going to get wiped out fairly quickly, but it's fine. There we go. It takes a second, interestingly enough, for them to actually process what skills they're supposed to have on. And I think it's still probably worth it to do this and make sure they're actually using their magic damage boosted magic aura. Although I say that, magic aura didn't actually work with any of the other subordinates. So there's a decent chance it just doesn't work with them either. In which case, this is just a waste of time, but oh well. 2 of them set to magic aura. Spatial I should set them to spatial. What am I doing? Like, I was thinking, oh yeah, there's no real purpose to which one I do it on. Yes, there is. Spatial's right there. Spatial is objectively just the best version. Get back here. Stop moving around so much. Set that to spatial as well. Okay, there we go. They're both set to protective, correct? Targeting, protective, get him. Okay, their infinite regen seems to be working just fine. Fly up and out of danger. What are you doing? Why are you hiding in a corner? You should be fighting. Okay, there's clone number 1 down. Managed to do about half health there. Decent. Okay. There we go. Ghazal has reached half as well. Clones, go. The fact I have to manually set to protect every time is a little bit annoying. Clone creation. Clone creation. Get him. And... yeah, the fact... Clone. Set to protect. Get him. Go, get him. Oh, I'm not even getting pop-up. They're just dying too quickly. Also, yeah, there's definitely not doing spatial damage, that's for sure. He's healing too much. I get him. Okay, he didn't do anything. It just deleted my clone that time. Oh, I'm curious, did it? Oh, I see. Interesting. It for whatever reason had... I think it's a mixture of my bat form and haze is causing, like, the dimension to reset every once in a while. Okay. From here, what's my win con? I don't know if I have one at this point. I mean, just run and gun, summon a clone, it costs 10%. But they die so quickly, and I can't really risk having them all out at once. Maybe I give them the spatial blades instead? Cause, like, magic aura on subordinates just doesn't work. They were not applying any spatial. I mean, I could just get this thing slotting. I do have some elemental cores left over. I mean, I guess that's possible. They can't use magic just because they have too little MP. Yeah, I think it might just be apply slotting to the scythe. I guess. I wish this thing was the stronger scythe. I can't. It's a little bit sad that I lost that. I might need to go strengthen this thing up with the Ender Farm. Otherwise, this might work. Guys, hold on, we can test this real quick. I still have a training dummy here. So, the scythe definitely has slotting. If I summon a clone with it, and I tell the clone to hit the training dummy, okay, definitely doing a bunch of spatial damage. Actually doing a bunch of different types of damages. Now, you should 100% be capable of doing enough damage to hurt and keep some damage on Gazelle. So, let's head back. And yeah, this is basically just like working through different combat styles, combat situations, trying to find what can actually win. I have somewhat high expectations for this one. I think this one will go better. I do have to be careful not to cancel the fight, basically, though. That you both to protect. Maybe I even turn off Haze and just use Bat Form here. Because it seems like a mixture of both is what causes the most issues. So, start the fight. They should be both on protection. Oh, okay, that's a big old chunk of damage. Okay, there's one clone. It just stopped giving me the pop-ups about it. I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, there's clone number 2 getting in to fight. That you two aggressive. Okay, that's a big old slash coming for me specifically. Turn back on Haze. There we go. And... okay. When a subordinate defeats the King of Dwarfs, you do not get the rewards for it. You do not get the battle will, and you do not get the sword. Everything it took, and it still took half of our MP there. Like, that's... Granted, he was attacking me, he wasn't attacking the clones for most of that fight. But, like, that's sort of what you need to do if you want to have someone else do that fight for you. Like, I don't think any other subordinate, maybe a Kosh, but even then he has spatial resistance. Yeah, I just don't think there's any other win con there. But that is technically another boss defeated. Yeah, I would love it if there was some other way I could beat him there. If I could have some, like, actual subordinates, one who's not, like, a pure summon like that, do it. Like, I would have loved if I could get Travesty in there, and Travesty could somehow pick up the win, but it's just never gonna happen. Anyways, that took a while, but it didn't take quite as long as I was kind of hoping for, like, for, like, a single, whatever, words are hard. What are we getting up to now? I mean, we could go fight Hinata now, but that's kind of probably going to end up in the same situation. Let's see. Obviously, we could do Demon Lord Evolution. I'm holding off for another moment. I kind of want to try and beat as many bosses as possible beforehand. But who is left? Is it just Hinata and the NEP bosses? I think it might be. Is there any reward for beating him? No, there isn't. Okay. Anything I can actually do now? Kinda not really. Yeah, I don't really know. My goal was keep fighting him until we won. I was kind of hoping that would just be the full episode. This might just be a short one then, because it's just waiting for Reamers to spawn, or I spawn one in, although spawning him in at this point would be a little bit weird. Can't really go fight Hinata. Don't want to do Demon Lord Evolution. What else is there that I have to do? Besides just training up, I still need to get, like, a permanent daemon. I should probably go get more of that. Still just waiting on mana manipulation, which... Oh, it did master. Okay, hold on. There. Oh, it literally just did it as I beat it. That's why. So if I gain... Huh, what am I missing for law manipulation then? Mana manipulation, magic jamming, and 2 million MP, right? I don't think I'm missing anything else. Oh. Oh yeah, law manipulation needs 30 magics. How many am I currently at? 1, 2, 3... Uh-oh. 4, 5, 6... Let's just put water on a bar real quick and master it. It should be simple enough. I think there's even like a water pool somewhere nearby, but oh well. So we're at 6. We're about to be at 7 whenever this is mastered. I forgot about the 30 magic requirement. I thought that was something else. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 12, 13. Not looking great. Can I train this one up just the same way? Basically. This will be 14. Then 15 would be Hound Dog. 16 would be Basilisk. 16 is Basilisk. Hound Dog. 17 for you. Well, we're over halfway. That's a little bit better than I thought it was, at least. I just completely forgot about this requirement. Fastest things to train up. Firebolt should be fairly quick. It's just a little thing like that. This one does train best off hitting a target, though. So, might cheat to do, just to fight some things for that one. Oh, we okay, game? Does this count? I think you might actually have to hit a subordinate that can die. Hold on. Yeah, that one's boosted off of... Oh, that one could have been real bad if I missed, because that is actually my night spider. Okay, so I'm just gonna fight things, or... I'm just gonna use it on mobs. I'll try to limit how much EP I get out of it, but it's not like EP really matters that much at this point anyways. Let's see. What other ones are, like, super easy to train up real quick? I mean... Warp Portal takes a little while. Stone Shot's a little too expensive to spam. I mean, Mental Crush is still fairly easy, so there's that. Can I train this one on a training dummy? I don't know. Okay, I can. Cool. And I guess we're gonna go do a spirit summoning and hopefully get a new magic. Labyrinth Tree. What do we not have at all yet? We have Greater Fire. We have Medium Earth. We have Medium Spatial. We have Light. We have Lesser Darkness. I mean, if we get Greater Darkness, we'll get a couple more. Lesser Spirit of Fire. Is that... I got 2 of those out of the last 5, I think. Not 2 out of the last 2. But anyways, I guess that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. I need to go train up like 13 more magics, and then we'll finally have law manipulation. I just need to figure out which ones are the best ones to do that with. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. Okay, I know I said I was actually going to just close off, but I just went to the Ender Farm. I'm just doing this for a little bit. I gained like 20,000 EP, it looks like. And Law Manipulation is now available to learn. But yeah, that didn't take me very long at all. I figured I'd just do it now. Anyways, between episodes, I'll actually learn up Law Manipulation, and we'll get to see if we can actually provide it to a subordinate. In theory, it should be a no, but maybe provide works differently. Anyways, for real now, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, O'Mello, It Me Sammy Lawrence, Logan Anderson, Egg Salad, Nando Lang, W Danger, and Kyle Coet. Thank you all so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.